Thanks for joining us. Midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. White on the wing. Puts up a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
There's Simons with a three. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's Jokic outside. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Johnson with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. There's Simons with a three. Gets the three ball to go.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Simons. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot. But he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Here's Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Cuts off the pass. Again, Jokic missing.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal, first personal foul. 13 foul.
Simons outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
The kick out to Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 5.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Jokic gets the bucket.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Here's Simons. Jokic grabs the board.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Gordon can't hit. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Simons outside. Outside White. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Now Jokic. Outside Murray. Tipped. Inside. There's Simons with a 3. It's rebounded by Pierce. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket on the night.
So crafty on these takes to the rim. Jokic senses when he should just look to drive.
Back to Kamara. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Boston ending the quarter up.
The Celtics, 16.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their game.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Here's Gordon, following the bucket by Boston. Valanciunas down low. Gonzalez pulls it in. Celtics lead by 10. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets. Number 8.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Lillard. 5 on the clock. The 3. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Left side Watson. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And Aiden pulls it down. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Boston. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Here's Gonzalez. No points yet. Lillard outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Nuggets trail by 16. Ball with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Valanciunas. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Valanciunas has got his second basket. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play, the next shot, and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Watson, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nuggets trail by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Lots of room. Nice jump shot. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Takes great confidence in catch-and-shoot situations, and you can see how comfortable Valanciunas is in that opportunity.
Here's Lillard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Lillard. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Knocks it down from distance. Jokic has got 9 points.
Yeah, great pass to Jokic when he's ready to fire, and then he's straight into his motion.
Pass to White from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jokic, no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Kamara. From deep, Johnson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Murray's got his first points of the night.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Good work defensively by Gordon.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Johnson. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for Simons. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, BA, he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Now here's Johnson. He has 7, and he converts the layup. Johnson's got 9.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Celtics in possession here, following the score by Denver. Here's Johnson, rebounded by Denver.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Gordon. And here's Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Up top, Valanciunas. Denver needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Celtics lead by 14. Lillard outside. Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. The kick out to Johnson. Fires from 14. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Murray scanning the floor. Back to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Johnson. Lillard on the drive. All alone. And it's Thibault missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Valanciunas. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you, BA.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to White. Outside Kamara. Johnson for 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Nuggets trail by 9. Denver moving it around. Here's Brown. Off target from outside. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Brown. To the left wing. Back to Lillard. And an intentional foul right there. And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
And here's Simons outside. He drops it from range. Simons has got 12 points.
And you can just tell Simons has a lot of trust in his three-point shooting ability.
Here's Jokic. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Now here's Simons. He's got 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep, Jokic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Cam Johnson, one of those long athletic wings at 6'8". And defensively, you know he's going to do a good job. And what you love is the three-point spacing ability. Such a threat from distance that he opens up the floor.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so he hits both.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Hauser outside. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Jones. Here's ball. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up.
The Celtics. 40.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Boston leading by 10. Here's Simons. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
It's stolen away. Out to the right wing. Here's Gonzalez. From outside, off the mark. And here's Denver. Jokic with it. And stolen by Boucher. And Boston pushing it up now.
Well, now they're demoralized, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow to get back on defense.
From deep, Jokic.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Down low. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The open shot, Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Nikola Jokic. On the wing, Simons. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Out to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Gonzalez pulls it in. Here's Simons. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Gordon.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The Celtics making a switch here. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Denver making a change here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Pierce. Jokic outside. Takes a 3. Oh, the shot is off.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Outside Johnson. Lets it go from 14. Jokic pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 18. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. First team foul.
A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Up top, Johnson. Wide open look. And the jumper is good. And the Celtics lead by 20.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Johnson. No good off the back of the rim.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Here's Johnson, following the score by Denver. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Floats one up. And Lillard gets it to go.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Over Lillard. 11-footer is good. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I get it, I don't wanna seem timid. I'm nice and polite, but if I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, that's my word. Off the strength real quick, I'll bend that curve. Now I'll bake that bread. Now I'll order that pan. Get it? She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane or stadiums. And that's game. Look, be careful choosing who you have a baby with.
If you got your babysitter, put your hands up. If you want a new Mercedes, put your hands up. Say you ain't messing with your ex and you can't stand up. Cause ain't no if and buts or maybes, this your anthem. Yeah. That's who's got it.
Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Tell me what we on, I'm on the same. If I plan for cuz ain't nice, I hate them. Yeah, I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile?
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss. Now, here's Simons. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp. Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Thibault. Back to Simons. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Johnson. Outside, Simons. To the inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Now, here's Jokic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, since his rookie year, Jokic's confidence has really grown. I mean, he's gotten extremely comfortable with his jump shot now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics, number 0.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard left side. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Johnson can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Jokic. He can't get it to go. Celtics on offense. Searching for their first points of the game. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up for the slam. Well done.
Pass to Jokic. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it down low.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic one.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got 10.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
44 seconds left here in the first quarter.
The Nuggets.
Lillard outside. Shoots over ball. And it's Lillard missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Pierce. No scoring in this one. Pass the ball. Back to Pierce. 4 on the shot clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Green for 2 points.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Celtics. That shot misses. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
To the paint. Here's Gonzalez. Tips it. And Valanciunas pulls it down. The Nuggets leading by 4. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Offline with his 3. On offense, here are the Celtics. And playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Denver.
Ayton the screen. Simons from outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Simons has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. And it's Murray penetrating. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range game more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And Watson has it in the corner. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Watson's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
It's Pierce on the wing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's an intentional foul. Denver making a switch here.
Second team foul.
And Boston has possession, trailing by 2. To the middle. Here's Ayton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. So it's Denver now. Pass to Valanciunas. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Here's White. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. White's got his first points of the night.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Right wing. Back to Johnson. Slam dunk. Magic Johnson.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
There's the pick. Here's Gordon. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, this young fella's impressive.
And Gordon, no good on that one. Celtics trailed by 4. And Lillard gets double-teamed. .116 left in the first half of basketball. Johnson finishes inside with ease.
Calling his own number 9. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
And it's Gordon missing. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Down low. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Gordon. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And Gordon's jumping ability, combined with his reach, make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Pass to White. Now Lillard. Now Kamara. Connects from three-point range. Kamara's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Brown. In the corner, it's Gordon. 3 seconds left. He got it up. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Boston on top, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college, and now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard. Excellent read from the veteran Lillard. He has a strong feel for how his teammates are open.
Back to Watson. Good work defensively by Johnson.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Nuggets making a change here.
First personal foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Denver substitution. Number 42.
Now here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Just 2 to shoot. Magic commits and gets it to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Drops in the tray.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Now here's Johnson. 18 points for him. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamara. Back to Lillard. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
There's the screen. And the foul called on Toumani Camara. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Jokic. He's got 15. Pass to Pierce. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Now Pierce lets it go with the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Johnson outside. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
and it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Now, here's Thibault. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Lillard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Boston going with almost an entire new group.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic. Too easy inside from Jokic.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. 1:11 left in the third. Simons surveying the D. Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now Pierce. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Boucher. And he's good on the 3-ball. Boucher's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Brown. Pierce with it. The fadeaway. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Denver, 35.
3/10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Simon. That one goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Simon. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Ball here. First personal foul.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Johnson. The shot from the low post is good. Johnson's got 22 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Gordon. Now Jokic. With the shot. Johnson rips down the board.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time, dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Johnson right side. Rocket 6. Lillard fires. Missed on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Bull. And here's Jokic. Clock at 4. No stopping him that time. Fouled on the play. Send him to the line.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big. There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Lillard outside. Johnson outside. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trailed by 4. Outside Murray. Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Hey, it ain't complicated. When you need a basket, give the rock to Jokic and just let him play basketball. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up to Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There goes Magic. Right out time. Now Lillard. Wide open look. Ball with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
32 seconds left in the 4th. Jokic on top. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Oh, it hurts. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Jokic, that's in there.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. It's stolen by Prime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. There's the steal. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Ball. And he gets that one to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now, here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain the same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappeared.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Nuggets trailed by 3. The glass.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Here's Private. Now Simons. Oh, the dunk.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
With the drive. Now Jokic. Strong move off the glass.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Lillard attacking. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Brown with it. 5 to shoot. Jokic. Oh, what a powerful dunk. That was a no-doubter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
He drills the three.
Love seeing Dame distribute the ball like this, showing how unselfish he can be.
Jokic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And here's Jokic. Murray left side. Outside Jokic. It's stolen by Johnson. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Denver calls timeout. Seconds left to play in the first overtime. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Got a piece of it. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up.
Veteran, long hot summer. Chick on my arm, she a strong block stunner. Top, aiming for the stars. If you choose, save it for the bars. Grapes in the fruit fight, save it for the jars. Jams that I made me famous for the cars. Let's go. Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
Back when I was young and too brave, knew my arm was too short to box with guy, but through phase. Had to strategize, now I beat the block a few ways. Throw a punchline, jab, pop, weave. I'll pin a right hook, that's they can't even.
Punch me in again.
Go left, I'm Southpaw train. Same, in my corner, same, in the ring, go. Autograph my birth certificate, told the doc submitted, that's life. Know the coast with it, going coast to coast with it, and we coasting. Most wanted on the mic. It's the immigrant, black and from the villages. I envisioned this. De la costa pacífica, soy el general, certificado desde el día que llega.